I got started back in high school when I took music tech class, and me and a couple other guys were in that class, and we all, produced our own beats and stuff like that. So it really started off with me making beats, and as far as making beats, I was like, I'm trying to rhyme over it. And then after high school, I linked up with another person, and we had a little duet going on. It was called The Turnouts. And that was a big hype. It went very well. A lot of stuff behind the scenes that people didn't know about. So that ended up being something that it is what it is. And I'm a solo artist now, and I'm doing a lot better. I feel better as a solo artist. I have projects out and just doing my own thing. So this is where it's gonna be. My biggest struggle in being an artist is me being a lesbian. People, when I first started doing it, people, I've heard it all from where I have to dress a certain way. Oh, I can't talk about this, or I can't talk about that. So like now and recently, a lot of my music, I make my music for everybody. I tell stories, that hopefully people can relate to, and just listen to what I go through and what, I have to say without, looking past me being a lesbian, because I don't want my looks to just all throw people off, because I'm going to dress like this regardless. This is just how I am, and I can make my music pretty much to be how I want it to be, but like I said, I want everybody to listen to it, kids to however old, when you don't feel like you can relate anymore. But I want people to listen to it, gay, straight, trans, whatever. Who inspired me? Bow Wow, of course. I really like Biggie. Of course I like pop, but I really like Biggie. Biggie's my favorite. I like Mary J. Blige, Missy Elliott, Charlie Wilson. I can go on all day. Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg. What am I listening to right now besides myself? Of course, I'm listening to that new Drake. I listen to a lot of mixtapes. I'm listening to August Alsina. August Alsina, he's hot right now. I like listening to Miley Cyrus. She hot. Did I say Nicki? I said Nicki Minaj? Nah, Nicki. Party Next Door. Party Next Door. And The Weeknd, of course. The Weeknd is who I've been playing all night. So, the name of my last project was 23. I got inspired to do that because, the cover looks like Scarface. I just wanted to give people a lot of my originality, and I wanted them to look at the cover and be like, oh, it's gonna be some gangster, thugged out crime, and then they listen to it as something totally different. I like throwing people off like that. Really didn't have a big inspiration for it, but besides just, my inspiration was overcoming what I did before. So that's always what I want to do, is overcome what I did last. That's my inspiration. And then, people giving me good feedback on it. So that's the inspiration right there. My name, okay. My first name is Ashley, my last name is Stennis. And so I just put my first and last name together, and then I just threw James on there because that's my dad's first name. I remember them all. I have a favorite. My favorite performance is when me and Kiki Williams, we had a performance at this club called Club X. It was real live. We had a huge crowd that night, and they were just like really into it, and I enjoyed myself. We had it felt like it was my best show. We performed in other states. I like the second Atlanta performance, but Yeah, that Club X one is pretty much my favorite. What sets me aside from other artists, I have a unique craft. I have the ability to actually write good songs. I'm about my business when it comes to anything that has to do with this music. I'm about my business for sure. My red hair, my look, period, point blank, my look. In the near future, I'll probably have to say just hopefully doing more shows, traveling a lot more, and getting paid to do shows, making more music, of course. Just pretty much the same thing, but bigger and better.
This old thing, I see you looking pissed, baby. You have something to say? Hello, you quiet over there, and I don't have all day. Yo, tell me what's up. You brought me here to talk, now you done shut the hell up. Oh, so now you argue when you all up in no feelings. How you hate the